What nudity is acceptable in your household? When I got married, I was always dressed, hubby never was. When I got pregnant, my modesty and ability to keep cool went out the window. 15 years later it hasn't come back. I spend a lot of time in my pants and a bra. My daughters followed suit. Hubby has to wear more clothes than ever and it's funny to me. Just short species, no one except me wants to see his dick in this house. I live alone, so I spend most days down to my boxers or just bearing it all. If you knock on my door however, it will send me into a panic of getting dressed, so please stay away lol, smiley face. Edit. I never expected a random one-off comment about being naked would become my highest upvoted comment. That old gypsy lady was right. You can get far on the internet while being naked. Do you guys think it is rude to wanna lick or only willingly force my gaze away to not to disturb people from a pair of tits bouncing around? It's like the most interesting thing. Don't even know why. Not even a sexual thing most of the time. For the record, I know I shouldn't and actually don't. Like no one ever told me, eyes up here buddy, but it is sad that we couldn't. I'm a nudist, so nudity is acceptable anytime, smiley face. My wife, however, is not a nudist, and I'm not into the social nudism thing, so it's just me that's nude. The weather here is hot and humid, so the less clothes, the better. Saves a bundle on laundry. My dog goes nude 24/7, and she's not the least bit offended by my nudity, nor I hers, smiley face. Keep it confined to your own bedroom with the door closed. That's a rule I grew up with and it's a rule I'll enforce on my own children. You wanna take off your clothes and be naked? Go right on ahead and be naked in your room. But you better have clothes on before you open the door to come out. Growing up my parents were very modest and we were expected to stay covered at all times. It's still kind of foreign to me to hear about all these families where parents changed in front of the kids and vice versa and nobody cared. That was unthinkable in our house. And no, we were not religious. I live with my fiance and my best friend that I've been living with for the better part of 12 years, so my friend and I are comfortable being in our boxers in the house from time to time, but my fiance is understandably more covered up than outside of our room. When my wife and I are alone, fair game, I'm more often nude than she is, which is just such a shame, but when company is over, it depends. Close friends since high school will probably catch some boobage, any other guests will see a fully clothed production lol. I'll get off work and strip down and take a shower every day. Then I will sit in my living room naked while I'm air drying and checking the email and figuring out dinner. Then a little naked nap, sleepy. Once I get back up I will put clothes on. Complete and total nudity is perfectly expected in my household. Even outside it is okay. Neighbors are far enough away that they can't see anything and I live on a lake. So I love swimming and tanning on my beach, in the nude. Since it's just me ATM, I don't do full nudity. Pair of shorts at most. If I'm in a relationship though, if me and my partner are just chilling at my place or hers and nothing is going on and it's full on nudity, I live by myself, I'm naked whenever I want, but I still have a couple rules for myself. 1. No naked cooking. Bacon taught me that one day. 2. No naked sitting on furniture. Bed is fine, as sheets get cleaned. My wife makes me strip as soon as I get home from work. I usually put my robe on as armor against her fans, there are 7 in total, and while I am always warm, my skin gets cool after sitting by those for a while. For myself I usually stay fully clothed. My girlfriend is topless about 80 of the time during the summer when she's indoors. Doesn't bother me as she has the most perfect pair of breasts I've ever seen, hungry face, in the bathroom and on occasion in bed. The rest minimal clothing is required. Like short pants, skirts and shirt on hot days. In winter long pants and long sleeve upper clothing or dresses for females. Just me and the wife. Let it fly free. The only downside is that anyone staying at my place after a night on the sauce will likely see me wandering around stark bollock naked just out of habit. Living alone has its benefits, but when the weather is cool and the windows are open, I will be dressed in minimum of very short running shorts with no liner for maximum breathing for the boys. Whatever I want. I live alone in a foreign country, no family at all who'd surprise visit me. Probably just some people from the office across my building got accidentally flashed sometimes. Just my grotesque hobbit feet, summertime I'm barefoot. Also I am a slut, so it's hard for me to get the Holy Joe neighbors talking about me without showing the local cougars my dingling. None. Not for anyone. I've only ever seen my dad and brother shirtless at the beach. Honestly I like it that way. Some people say it's harmful, but I've never felt trapped or limited. I'm very pro nudity, but I'm only nude in my room or bathroom with the door closed cause I'm not sure how my parents would feel and don't want to have that convo. I'm 27. My wife is comfortable with minimal clothing and nudity, and we have 2 toddlers who like to randomly disrobe for the fun of it. I see buns and biscuits every day. Underwear for the guys 31M 14M. My mom will walk to the bathroom naked, sometimes 47F. And I 17F will go as far as short shorts and a thin crop top. Any level is acceptable. My partner and I don't typically walk around naked, but it happens. Many friends have also been naked all around the house. It's just me and my partner, so anything goes. Hell, the cat is always flashing his asshole at us, so imposing rules would be pointless anyway. Until my kid becomes old enough to make comments about my naked body, the wife, myself, the kiddo, and the pets can all be naked for all I care. When it's me, my GF, and young son, I'll walk from the bathroom to my room naked. When my teenage daughters are around, I put on shorts first. I'm usually always dressed. My wife will frequently walk around in just shorts or her underwear, and I'm always a big fan of that decision. House is me, myself, and a roommate, and we've all grown comfortable enough to be a nudist's household. It's rather liberating, to be honest. If someone chooses to watch me in the nude in the privacy of my home, that's their problem, not mine. My housemate disagrees, but oh well. Well, it's only me, so technically anything is acceptable. But I'm not really comfortable unless I'm wearing a t-shirt and boxers. Since it's just me and the 2 cats, full nudity unless we have guests. The cats stubbornly refuse to wear clothes though. None. My family would disown me if I just walked around naked. I wouldn't blame them, it's digesting and revolting, lol. Me and the dudes always got naked for college football season. Just getting in the spirit of balls flying everywhere, I walk around the house in some board shorts and an oversized open Hawaiian shirt or robe. That's as far as it goes. Any and all nudity is allowed. It gets really hot around here and it's required to stand a chance against the heat. We put a privacy barrier around our upstairs balcony so I can sit out and get some loving. It's greasy to be old. I'm a foster parent, so if there's a kid in the house, then nudity only in the bathroom or my room door closed. We're potty training right now. So there's a 2-year-old streaking between the hours of 7 and 12, and 2 and 8. Wait! You have restrictions on that in your house? Maybe that's why the UPS guy looked at me funny. I've always considered boxer briefs to be fully clothed, whether living alone, with family, or in a dorm.